Hi, this is Katarina and Sarah from I Was Diagnosed.
Hey, okay, we just wanted to update you. This is our first day of doing a fast together. And I can see why people don't fast, to be honest with you. But here's the thing. So it's only been about 24 hours, and we're doing like a 36-hour fast. And yeah, I mean, I feel weak. I'm grumpy. I'm like, my mind isn't there. It's uncomfortable. But the thing to keep in mind is like doing things that are comfortable are what give us a certain kind of result. And doing things that aren't comfortable give us a different kind of result. So there's this saying that I like, which is life is easy when you live it hard, and it's hard when you live it easy. So I don't know if that's been you or you know people like that, but they like, you know, they just always go for that crappy food and always just never exercise because it feels better to not do that. And sometimes you just have to put yourself out there and start to experiment with things that make yourself more uncomfortable. Obviously, I'm not a doctor, and if you do crazy things that get yourself hurt, I am not responsible for that in any way, but it's just sort of a mindset to take on and to notice like when you're really sacrificing your long-term future and health and well-being just to like feel good in the moment. So that was something that I've noticed is like, you know, I don't feel good doing this thing, but I feel glad that I'm doing it. And
I actually had to break down this phrase, and it didn't make sense for me for a long time. Like life is easy when you live it hard. So what does it look for me? So it would look like, you know, I make like I exercise, right? It's hard. But where is the easy part? Well, the easy part might come when I feel better and more energetic.
When you have health.
When I have health, when I push back my MS.
Yeah.
That's the easy part. The hard part is doing all the effort in now. You know, like saying no to food, saying get up and do exercise, you know, whatever else that you are working on, that's the hard. But then the easy is the result of that.
Yeah.
And if it's easy, then it's hard, because if right now I like don't resist temptations and I do what's easy to do, then it's hard because, you know, 5 or 10 years from now I'll be in a wheelchair or I'll have diabetes or who knows what else, you know.
Yeah.
So that's
you can give yourself disease, you know, basically is like the result. Or I mean, it's financial too, you know, like even just not spending something on, like I'm dealing with this right now. We started rock climbing. We have a great routine where we go and get an almond latte, and it's like the best thing ever. And I know that this is wrong, and so I'm gonna stop doing this because I know that like it's easy for me to take that action. It's hard for me to not take that action.
You didn't tell me you're gonna stop that. We're gonna rock climb
sorry, this
tomorrow.
is the first time.
Oh, no.
I might not stop it tomorrow
I was looking forward to
because of this fast, but I am stopping that because I know that life is easy when you live it hard, and making that harder choice, having that extra money, and that will accumulate over time. But if I make that easy choice each time and it becomes this default, it's totally going to hose my bank account. Yeah. You know, so this shows up everywhere in our relationships. We just had a difficult conversation with like Katarina's dad, and we could have gone the easy route and just not talked about it, but we needed to have a hard conversation, so we did that. And hopefully the result of that will be life will be easier because we had a hard conversation. Yeah. So anyway, we could go on, but I think you get the point. We're grumpy and tired, and you should definitely fast. And again, I'm not a doctor, and if you die fasting, I'm really sorry. So please don't do that. Any other questions? No?
I've been doing it. This is my second time. And at times it's easier. At times it's hard as it was first time. But here's what I noticed different is that first time when I fast, I felt really foggy. And today I have more clarity moments. So I hope that it's just going to go uphill from now on. Now, I don't know, but...
And our cat is scratching
the post.
Thank you, Atlas.
Hi, Atlas. Say hi.
Thank you for doing
you're
that.
You're so gorgeous.
Okay.
Handsome,
all right. Well, hit subscribe. Thank you. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.